Danielle Kelly. At first glance, she might strike you as the ideal date for the prom. Smoking hot, attractive, and as delicate as a bouquet of freshly cut flowers. A gorgeous young woman who was a ring girl once and also did work as a waitress where the majority were objectifying her, bullying her, unknowing that she has killer looks but possesses killer moves on the mat as well. Same person, but different personalities. This is the incredible 26-year-old Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sensation taking the BJJ world by storm. I ain't joking, folks. Despite her stunning appearance, the American BJJ star is making waves in the submission grappling world, showcasing incredible skills and tenacity. Her journey to the top hasn't been easy. She endured bullying in school and the loss of her parents at a young age, overcoming significant challenges to become a leading competitor in BJJ.
Kelly does use a flexibility. She'll attack those legs, she'll stretch you out if you give her a chance. She's got the fastest ever submission victory at Who's Number One.
Let's take a closer look at this special talent and the trials and tribulations of life she faced throughout her combat sports journey. But before that, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to smash the bell icon to never miss any of our videos. Born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Danielle Kelly was a shy and reserved child. Her father, seeking a constructive after-school activity for her, first introduced her to karate when she was just 10 years old. However, the long commute to the dojo soon became inconvenient for her family, prompting them to find a closer option. This is when they found a nearby Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school, the result of a quick Google search. This is where Kelly first encountered BJJ.
We were searching for schools, like at first it was like karate, like we went to Tiger Schulman's, didn't really like it, and then a few years later I ended up going to like a jiu-jitsu school because I want to learn how to strike, and my coach at the time just kind of put me in a jiu-jitsu class. I did really good.
In her first training session in the dojo that day, she quickly realized she had a natural talent for the sport. She was the only girl in there on the mats. She was a quick learner, and surprisingly, by the end of the session, she took down all the boys, and next thing you know, she just fell in love with it. For the young Philadelphia native, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu offered more than just physical activity and a way to stay engaged. She became instantly captivated by it.
It was back in 2006. I was getting bullied a lot. I wanted to learn fighting. At the time, my old coach was telling me about jiu-jitsu and how you should learn it because if you get taken down, you need to know how to defend yourself. I started jiu-jitsu then, did my first tournament after 4 months, and fell in love.
It came at a time when her family had recently moved to a new suburb, and she found it challenging to connect with her new surroundings. Adjusting to a new school was especially difficult for the reserved and introverted Kelly, who resented the family's relocation. To make matters worse, she faced bullying from her peers at school. As a shy and small girl, she was an easy target for bullies, and with no one to confide in besides her parents, the situation seemed bleak. However, BJJ again proved to be of vital support, providing her with a way to channel her emotions and significantly boost her fragile self-esteem during that tough time. Having already been sold on the art of grappling, she followed that up by taking up wrestling in the later years of her schooling. These activities played a crucial role in empowering her enough to confront her bullies. Kelly's inherent talent for ground fighting led her to compete in her first tournament in just 4 months of being in the dojo. This kick-started a long and successful career in grappling, establishing her as one of America's leading stars. Danielle trained under the tutelage of the respected BJJ maestro Carol Pravec, aka the Silver Fox at Silver Fox BJJ. She earned widespread acclaim for her aggressive submission-focused style, particularly for powerful leg locks.
One day I realized, I'm in this position, I'm in the biggest stage right now. I'm representing women's jiu-jitsu. I've fought the biggest names. There's no reason for me to have no confidence.
Despite her impressive achievements, she faced profound personal tragedy, losing both of her parents to illness during her teenage years. Having parents who were sick while she was growing up was undeniably tough for Kelly. As an escape from the harsh reality of life, Kelly spent more time perfecting her skills on the mat and went to various tournaments despite being an inexperienced, diminutive grappler.
So hard since I was 10, I just wish my parents were here to witness this, but I'm so grateful for the support.
With no support, there was a period when Kelly was not competing and took odd jobs here and there, including working as a ring girl, a bartender, and a waitress. She lacked the motivation to train in jiu-jitsu and felt completely lost about her direction in life. To make ends meet, she started working at the bar, where she experienced a lot of disrespect. Weird comments and looks from the creeps at the bar were common, and people objectified her. Little did they know that she could shut their mouths in an instant. She also took some gigs as a ring girl. Although she wasn't super excited to do them, she had bills to pay and again lacked proper guidance. As they say, time flies. By the age of 24, she had earned her BJJ black belt.
Last thing you want is for Danielle Kelly to get deep in underneath and really catch that leg. But this is what she's doing. She's managing to get some extension here. Possible knee bar here.
That looks tight.
She gets the submission.
Following this, Kelly began to secure victories in major grappling competitions such as Who's Number One, the Eddie Bravo Invitational, and the ADCC. She gained fame for her technical submissions, flawless takedowns, courtesy of her wrestling, and exceptional endurance. In February 2022, Kelly signed with One Championship.
We've been waiting for this debut, and finally the moment is here. The first ever women's grappling match in One history.
A month later, she made her debut against Mei Yamaguchi in a bout that was the first ever women's submission grappling match in One.
For the first time ever in One history, a women's submission grappling match. It is 1 round of 12 minutes duration.
The bout was declared a draw since neither competitor was able to secure a submission. 2 more bouts in the One circle and 2 more wins later, she was pitted against her arch rival Jessa Khan in the inaugural One Women's Submission Grappling Championship in September 2023. Kelly became the first champ by defeating Jessa by a unanimous decision from the judges.
One atomweight submission grappling champion of the world, Danielle Kelly!
She dedicated her title to her late parents, who supported her dreams. She could not hold on to it for long though. On August 2nd, 2024, Kelly lost her title to Brazil's Mesa Bastos. Sadly, Kelly lost both of her parents after prolonged battles with illness at the young age of 20. First her father, then her mother in a span of 4 years. Kelly has channeled the loss of her parents and the associated hardships into a powerful source of motivation.
My dad was starting to get sick. He knew like how much I was hurting, so he got me into the sport, and he wanted me to be involved in something because he knew he wouldn't be around longer.
Reflecting on her childhood, despite the challenges, some positive memories stand out above all others. Time spent with her father, who was her greatest supporter. She might get an immediate rematch for the title, but that's for the future, which obviously looks bright. She's made a name for herself and amassed a good fortune for herself as well. But as we look to her past, as a troubled, bullied kid, she's come a long way from her uneasy childhood and then dealing with the loss of her parents. Danielle Kelly has experienced firsthand the significant benefits that sports and martial arts can offer to children, particularly those who face bullying. Kelly's now fighting on the grandest of stages and competing with the world's top athletes. Kelly is on her way to greatness in the world of BJJ.
Just kind of be in the face of women's jiu-jitsu. That's my ultimate goal.
Alright folks, that's it for today. What do you think the future holds for Danielle Kelly? What are your thoughts on her tough past? Can she transition into the MMA world next inside One Championship? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and share the video as well. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay up to date with all the latest content from Sportskeeda MMA.